Hello, welcome to CFacts, where we provide mind-blowing facts that will take you from one surprise to another. And now, let's get to some interesting facts right away.
What do goats and your morning buzz have in common more than you might think? Join us as we spill the beans on how a herd of hyperactive goats led to the world's coffee obsession. Picture this: 9th century Ethiopia. A goat herder named Kaldi notices his goats nibbling on some mysterious berries, and then going absolutely wild. Not your average goat play, these hoofed acrobats were bouncing off the walls. Imagine a goat doing parkour. Now you've got the picture. Curiosity got the better of Kaldi. He tried the berries for himself and suddenly felt like he could herd 1,000 goats without breaking a sweat. Kaldi shared his discovery with a local monk, who decided to brew a drink from the beans. Hello, first coffee. Suddenly, those midnight prayers were less snoozy. Word of this energizing elixir spread faster than a goat on a caffeine kick, from monasteries to major cities and beyond. Today, coffee is a global powerhouse, fueling everything from college cram sessions to high-powered business meetings. So next time you sip your expertly brewed espresso, remember the goats who started it all. Maybe even pour one out for old Kaldi and his hyperactive herd. Ever wished you could escape the noise of daily life? Be careful what you wish for. Welcome to the world's quietest room at Orfield Laboratories, where silence isn't just golden, it's profound. Nestled in the heart of Minneapolis, this anechoic chamber holds a record for the world's quietest place. The noise level, a surreal -9.4 decibels. Wondering how you can have negative decibels? It's like the chamber is so quiet, it sucks in sounds from the future, or so it feels. Step inside and you'll find a room that's not just silent but eerily so. It's so quiet that you can hear your own organs at work. Ever listen to your own heartbeat without a stethoscope? Here's your chance. People report they can hear their lungs, stomach, even the blood flowing through their veins. It's like being inside your own personal soundtrack, the sounds of you. The secret: the chamber's walls are lined with sound-absorbing material that catches noise like a spider web catches flies. Not even a whisper escapes. Most folks can't last more than 45 minutes in this sonic void. The record? Well, let's just say there's a reason it's not a hot ticket for sleepovers. But it's not just for kicks. This chamber helps engineers make your gadgets whisper quiet and gives scientists insights into how sound, or the lack thereof, affects the human mind. Ever wondered if wolves get mistaken for each other? Not a chance. Just like humans use fingerprints, wolves have their very own howlprint. Let's tune into the wilderness and find out how each wolf's howl is uniquely their own. In the wild, when you hear a howl, you're basically listening to a wolf's calling card. From deep and soulful to high-pitched and hair-raising, each howl is a personal note. Scientifically speaking, a wolf's howl is as unique as a pop star's voice. Imagine trying to pick Adele out of a choir. That's how wolves feel during a group howl. But why the unique howl? Is it vanity? Not quite. Wolves use their howls to avoid embarrassing mix-ups, coordinate hunting, and yes, maybe even a little show-off at the wolf idol. Wolves can recognize each other's howls from miles away. It's like having a friend with a distinct ringtone. Ah, that's just Larry howling about another squirrel. Some wolves even become famous for their signature howls, known across forests and beyond. That's a howl by DJ Hell-O-Wen, rocking forests since 2010. Of course, every system has its glitches. Ever heard a teenage wolf trying out different howls? The forest equivalent of prank calling. Feeling left out? No worries, here's a quick guide on howling. Step 1. Go outside. Step 2. Tilt your head back. Step 3. Think of your last phone bill and let it out. What creature can outgrin a shark and still look adorable while sliming around? You guessed it, the banana slug. Strap in as we explore the secret behind its 27,000 teeth. Forget everything you thought you knew about chompers. The banana slug chews with something called a radula, a tongue that's more like a conveyor belt of tiny teeth. Imagine trying to eat your salad with 27,000 teeth. Sounds overkill. Not for the slug. Each microscopic tooth is a hero, breaking down leaves, mushrooms, and even fellow slugs. Yep, they're not picky. Why the dental overkill? When your mouth is a multi-tool, you need every bit of bite you can get. Plus, who has time for dental visits in the wild? A day in the life of a banana slug isn't just about lounging on leaves. With so many teeth to feed, these slugs are always on the move, munching away. But let's be real, 27,000 teeth aren't all fun and games. Imagine the toothpaste bill, or the nightmare of having a toothache times 27,000. Still, a banana slug's smile is a jewel of the forest. At beauty pageants, they win best smile every time if they could stop eating the decorations. That is, all jokes aside, Preserving the habitats where these incredible munchers live is crucial. No forest, no slug buffet, and no superhero smiles. Imagine getting a job offer to become the president of a country while you're in the middle of a science experiment. That's exactly what happened to genius Albert Einstein. Let's rewind to 1952 and see why he said no thanks. Out of the blue, Einstein, the wild-haired wizard of physics, receives an offer to swap his chalkboard for a presidential office in Israel. His reaction, a cosmic scale, what now? Why tap a theoretical physicist for president? Well, Einstein wasn't just a science star. He was a global icon of peace and wisdom. But politics? That's a whole different kind of black hole. Einstein thought it over between dodging fans and dodging equations. His verdict? Leading a country might involve fewer chalkboards and more headaches than he preferred. Imagine if he'd said yes. Cabinet meetings might have turned into physics classes. Today, we'll balance the budget and the theory of relativity. Einstein confessed he lacked the people skills necessary for the gig. Handling complex diplomacy, sure. But small talk at state dinners? That's scarier than a collapsing star. The world buzzed with the news. Einstein declines presidency, prefers black holes over ballot boxes. Was a headline waiting to happen? Einstein kept his focus on science, leaving a legacy that's less about what he didn't do and more about what he did, like rewiring our understanding of the universe.
If you found these fruity facts fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment with the most surprising fact you learned today.